Among those inside that chaotic ballroom on Saturday night was Erika Kirk. The CEO of Turning Point USA was seen sobbing as she was rushed out by security.
I just want to go find you.
Keep in mind, this violence on Saturday night came nearly 6 months after Erika's husband, Charlie Kirk, was himself killed by an assassin's bullet. On Monday, Kirk posted that Saturday was yet another traumatic example of the evil in our country and the continued rise in political violence, saying, "I'm taking time to spend with my family," and adding, "Enough is enough." She followed that up with another message on the Charlie Kirk Show today.
While we may have big problems with illegal immigration in this country, I have to tell you, we have an even bigger problem when it comes to the systemic indoctrination and radicalization of our own citizens. This is what got my husband killed. This is what has led to 3 legitimate attempts on President Trump's life.
A scheduled visit that Erika Kirk had on the campus of Iowa State University tomorrow with Vice President J.D. Vance has been canceled. TPUSA attributed that to a last-minute scheduling issue. For more, we're joined now by Andrew Kolvet, spokesperson for Turning Point USA. Andrew, great to have you back. So did this cancellation have anything to do with what happened Saturday night? Because I can only imagine how distressing that was for Erika to be in that ballroom and hear that gunfire not 6 months after her husband was killed by an assassin.
Yeah, it didn't have anything to do with that, actually. Unfortunately, this was actually just a scheduling issue with the vice president's team and a scheduled, I guess it was a fundraising dinner that he was supposed to be at, or an event that he was supposed to be at, that got postponed to the next Tuesday. We weren't able to work with the school to move our event.
Okay.
So they're unrelated in that, but 2 things can be true at once here.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a very I guess it was a traumatic is the word that Erika used. I was in the room that day, Elizabeth, so I remember hiding under the tables myself, wondering, you know, what just happened. Did they shoot the president? Did they shoot J.D. Vance? And just really having that weight hit home again, that this is the reality of the world that we live in and the country that we live in. And, you know, so Erika is, you know, using this moment, I think, as kind of a reset to kind of refocus and, you know, spend time with her family and just take a pause. And I think that's great. But I will tell you, you saw her remarks this morning. She's very, very focused on what led up to Charlie's assassination, the underlying environment that made it possible. And, you know, you see stories like the SPLC that came out last week. This is an organization that has fundraised hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars off of labeling people it has basic ideological agreements with as hate and hateful.
Yeah, they labeled Turning Point USA as a group to keep an eye on, and obviously Moms for Liberty, other groups that are conservative that were labeled with a, you know, by the SPLC as racist or hate groups. But I do want to come back to what Erika was saying when she said enough is enough. And she made the point that political violence, which we do seem to see an uptick in, it feels like it's spreading in this country, and it has to be. It is clearly related to the heightened rhetoric, not just from elected leaders, but especially from what you see online. It has become, sometimes when you go online, a cesspool of what people are saying and how hateful people can be.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, you look at Hassan Piker just did the interview, a podcast with the New York Times. This is a guy in the podcast that starts talking glowingly about social murder, quoting Engels from the 1800s as a rationale for assassinating Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare. This is a guy that has called for blood in the streets of capitalists, and now he's being platformed by the New York Times. He's being used in campaigns with the Michigan Senate race. So these are not fringe things anymore. They are getting mainstreamed, and there is a whole infrastructure, a permission structure that supports these ideas and the dissemination of these ideas. And that's what was so troubling about Cole Allen at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, is that he was indiscernible, indistinguishable from some of the other voices that we hear on the nightly news, on social media, some of the people with the biggest followings. And so, yeah, enough is enough. If we cannot get unanimity around the fact that political assassinations and political violence is not okay in America, then we are truly in trouble. And so we have to all redouble our efforts and make sure that it is castigated, that it is roundly and swiftly disavowed in every corner. Because if we don't have that, what do we have?
Yeah.
America is lost without that.
Anything to lower the temperature and to remember, because it can be so easy when you start seeing all in this heightened rhetoric that we are all American, that we are all human, and vilifying people you don't agree with never ends well. It's not good for them. It's not good for you. You don't feel good.
That's right.
You know, when you do that. Andrew Kolvet, thanks so much for joining us. As always, great to talk to you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.